Welcome to Midnight Signal AI. It's March 7th, 2026. I'm Alex, here with Jamie, and tonight we're digging into a tidal wave of AI news. We'll talk about running 4 AI-driven startups from a single terminal, a California lawsuit over Meta's AI glasses, why autonomous AI agents can't escape ethical dilemmas, and how AI is literally reshaping public opinion. Plus, students are being forced to write worse to prove they're not robots. Let's get started.
So, Alex, what's leading the AI news cycle today?
Our top story comes from Hacker News. A developer claims they're running 4 AI-driven companies simultaneously from their terminal. The project is called Auto-Co-Meta, and it's open-sourced on GitHub. Essentially, it's a framework for spinning up and operating multiple AI-powered businesses, all managed directly via command line. The creator describes delegating tasks, managing workflows, and even automating meetings, all with a handful of prompts.
That's wild. It really shows how far agent frameworks have come. Just a year or two ago, the idea of managing even one company with AI agents seemed like science fiction. Now, with something like Auto-Co-Meta, you could theoretically scale your entrepreneurial efforts, assuming the agents are trustworthy and robust enough. But it also raises questions about oversight and quality, doesn't it?
Absolutely. There's a big difference between spinning up automated processes and actually running a sustainable business. But the project's traction, even with just a couple comments on Hacker News, suggests real interest in automating not just tasks, but entire organizations. It's a glimpse at what the future of work could look like for founders and teams alike.
And it ties in with the broader trend we're seeing. AI agents are moving from theoretical tools to real operational engines. But with that comes new risks, technical, social, and ethical.
Speaking of ethics, our next story is an opinion piece from Undark. Autonomous AI agents have an ethics problem. The article dives into how, as AI agents gain autonomy, the ethical frameworks we've relied on start to break down. It points out that existing guidelines often assume humans are in the loop, but with agents acting independently, unintended consequences can spiral.
Right. Autonomous agents can make decisions faster and at a larger scale than humans, but they're only as ethical as the values and guardrails we embed in them. The real challenge is anticipating edge cases. What happens when an agent has to choose between 2 equally bad options, or when it interprets instructions too literally? We're nowhere near solving those issues.
Exactly. And as these agents get deployed in everything from business ops to customer service, those ethical blind spots become business risks too. Now, let's shift gears to legal news. SFGate reports that Meta is facing a California lawsuit over its AI-powered smart glasses. The lawsuit alleges that a user's nude video, recorded by the glasses, was automatically sent to Meta employees without their knowledge or consent.
That's a nightmare scenario for privacy. If true, it shows that AI-driven devices can introduce entirely new kinds of risk: data leakage, accidental sharing, or intrusive surveillance. And it's not just a tech problem. It's a huge trust issue for companies like Meta, who are already under the microscope for privacy concerns.
Exactly. The outcome of this lawsuit could set new precedents for how AI wearables are allowed to handle sensitive data. It's a reminder that legal frameworks often lag behind what AI can do. On the technical side, open-source AI agents are multiplying. Another Show HN post introduces Open-Sable, a self-hosted cognitive AI agent with built-in memory and support for 127 tools. It's designed to run locally, giving users more control and privacy than cloud-based agents.
That's a smart move. The appetite for self-hosted, customizable AI is definitely growing, especially among developers who don't want to rely on third-party platforms. With memory and tool integration, Open-Sable could be a strong foundation for more specialized agents, and maybe even help address some of those privacy and ethical worries.
And it's not alone. There's another project called Luna Agent, a custom AI agent built in just about 2,300 lines of Python with no external frameworks. The creator evaluated several massive frameworks, but ended up building something lightweight and auditable.
That's a big deal for transparency. Smaller, well-documented agents make it easier for users to understand what's happening under the hood. Plus, less code often means fewer bugs and attack surfaces. The rise of these minimal, open agents really empowers technical users to take AI into their own hands.
Switching to industry-specific AI, let's talk about aicurate. It's a new platform designed for professional associations, helping them curate news for their members using configurable AI. Instead of spending hours manually filtering news, associations can set criteria and let the AI handle relevance scoring and summaries.
That's a great example of AI augmenting rather than replacing human work. Curating news is time-consuming, and relevance is subjective. By letting each association fine-tune the AI Curate bridges the gap between automation and customized value. It's a sign that AI tools are maturing beyond generic use cases.
Now into the social impact zone. From conspicuous cognition, there's a deep dive into how AI will reshape public opinion. The article argues that as generative models get better at mimicking human language and sentiment, they'll be used not just to inform, but to influence at scale.
It's already happening. We're seeing AI-generated content in political campaigns, brand messaging, even social movements. The real risk is the blurring of lines between authentic grassroots sentiment and manufactured consensus. If public opinion can be shaped algorithmically, how do we safeguard democratic processes?
That's the looming question. We need transparency about what's AI-generated and about who's behind the bots. On a lighter note, let's touch on AI for fun. Daniel Finch's blog covers AI-powered predictions for Formula One. Using recent data and LLMs, the project attempts to forecast race outcomes.
I love these applications. Sports analytics has always pushed the edge of data science, and AI just takes it to another level. While the predictions probably aren't perfect, they make the sport more engaging for fans and might even offer teams a new lens for strategy.
And finally, a story that's getting a lot of buzz on TechDirt. Training students to prove they're not robots is pushing them to use more AI. The piece argues that schools are so focused on detecting AI-generated writing that students are being forced to write in unnatural ways, sometimes even purposefully making their work worse. Ironically, this pressure is driving more students to use AI tools just to keep up.
It's a classic arms race. Anti-AI detection tools demand human quirks, so students insert typos or awkward phrases to pass. But as detection gets tougher, the temptation to use more sophisticated AI grows. The whole cat-and-mouse game is distorting how writing is taught, and could undermine critical thinking if we're not careful.
Exactly. It's a reminder that technological solutions to social problems can create unintended side effects. We need smarter ways to teach and evaluate, not just better detection algorithms.